Was there something special to you that you were like, I just want this in there as an ode to or like a special?
Yes, there were actually a number of things. One of the ones I'm most excited about, it's on a street in Metropolis. It's actually one of the opening shot that we see of Metropolis when Superman comes down and he lands in the sidewalk and it explodes and he smashes in. We shot that in front of a bank. It's called it was a PNC bank. It was PNC Plaza in Cleveland. It had these giant windows going across it.
Mm.
That was kind of directly behind the hole that Superman makes in the sidewalk. And we decided to turn that into the Metropolis Museum of Art. So we did all these, great signs, great graphics for it all over. And then in these windows, though, they were just massive, 16 feet tall, big swaths of glass. And so obviously we didn't want to see into the bank, and we thought, okay, there could be an interesting opportunity there to do something with graphics. And so I worked with Ellen Lample, the great graphic designer, and gave her a bunch of references. And I wanted it to almost like some of the MC Escher art that you'd recognize, where it would
Mhm.
start as one thing and morph into something else.
Mhm.
So it actually, if you look on the left side, it starts as birds and then they turn into planes. And so it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Oh, yeah.
So if you look, you'll see, and it's done in that kind of MC Escher style where they start as birds on the left and then their negative spaces turn into
Oh,
shapes
that's
of
great.
planes. So that I put it in. I that was like I really focused on that graphic, even though we were only going to see it, for a few split seconds. But I thought, oh, we'll see if anybody gets this. And then
Now I gotta pause and see that too.
yes. Well, there's a gentleman on Instagram who saw it would end up making it into the trailer, and he paused on the trailer, and he actually did a screenshot a couple months
Awesome.
ago, several months
Oh, that's
ago.
great.
Yeah, he was like, if anybody noticed, like it's a bird, it's a plane, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that's great. I love that. I love when someone catches it. It's
Yes, yes, and you think all those hours of sitting there and but we have like hundreds of Easter eggs in the movie throughout, like just everywhere you look, every street sign is a DC artist's name, and every storefront, every sign comes from something that was in the DC lore. So it was really fun going back through and getting all of those fun Easter eggs. Mm.
I'm running out of time with you, but the